Evening, everybody. Welcome to the November 10th Town Council meeting. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Publics Meeting Act, and adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as required by law. Specifically, the annual notice was emailed to the West Essex Tribune and Star-Ledger on January 3rd, 2025. The agenda and resolutions for the meeting are available at www.livingstonnj.org. Certain portions of this meeting may be closed to the public for purpose of personnel and/or matters as outlined in the Sunshine Law. Decisions made and/or discussed in closed session will be made known to the public at a later time. Notice to the members of the governing body and township staff: any use of electronic devices during this meeting shall be used solely for the purpose of township businesses, and any communications are subject to the Open Publics Record Act. To the extent possible, this evening's Township of Council meeting will be live streamed via Facebook at www.facebook.com Livingston Township NJ. Questions or comments will also be accepted by emailing livecomments@livingstonnj.org by 4 p.m. on the day of the meeting and shared with the Township Council before the meeting. Each speaker shall follow the rules of order in Livingston Code 2-15.3. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Anthony.
Here.
Baptani.
Here.
Vieira.
Present.
Deputy Mayor Klein.
Yes.
Mayor Meinhardt.
I am here. We're going to rise for a moment of silence, followed by the pledge. I do not see Eileen Fishman here from the county. Harsh, you want to wait for Andrew? Should we? All right, we'll just keep going. It's okay if we keep going with our business until. Thank you very much. All right, moving on. Can I have a motion to accept the minutes of the October 29th, 2025 regular and conference meeting minutes?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Can I have a motion to open up the public comments on agenda items only?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the meeting is now open for public comments on agenda items only.
Motion to close.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Consent agenda. All matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case this item will be removed from the consent agenda and be considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general orders. Did any of the councilmen want to pull out any of the consent items? No, ma'am. Okay, then Carolyn, will you please read all four of them?
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution 25-311, authorizing the award of a contract to Mott McDonald LLC. Resolution 25-312, authorizing a contract extension with Hawk Graphics, Inc. Resolution 25-313, emergency appropriations. And Resolution 25-314, authorizing the execution of the First Amendment to the Developers Agreement with Mount Pleasant Partners, LLC, relative to property known as Block 2100, Lots 22 to 25, 30.01, 35.02, and 35.03.
Motion to move the resolutions.
I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Anthony.
Yes.
Baptani.
Yes.
Vieira.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Klein.
Yes.
Mayor Meinhardt.
Yes, thank you. Can I have a motion to open up the public portion on any subject?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the meeting is now open for a 3-minute time limit on any subject.
Thank you so much. Council members, Mayor.
Name and where the town you live, please.
Sure. My name is Daniel Ambrises. I live in Livingston, New Jersey. I know that most of you are very confused about the recent set of actions that surround me, my family, my extremely open and verbal form of communication via public social media. But I assure you, one thing I will tell you is that everything that you've heard from my own mouth is 100% true. We live in an amazing town. I've lived here my whole life. Retail businesses have gone out of business in front of my eyes. And I just want to highlight that we have an incredible business in Livingston Pharmacy that has this unbelievable soap section. It is not something that you would expect me to talk about, but the reason why I'm saying this is because this soap is some of the most effervescent and well-smelling at a time where retail is dying. And I really want to buy this soap every time I come in, but I don't buy this soap because there's no soap dishes for sale. And an entrepreneur with the brains like Meyer, who was able to bring in an incredible pharmacy in this town and offer a lot of really, really great services. The pharmacists are great. All he was missing is one 79-cent soap dish that he could just add $1 to the price of each bar and give it out for free. This man would sell probably double the amount of bars of soap. You might be confused. Please let me explain. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this town is exactly like that shelf of soaps. And this town, all it needs is one tiny little bar of soap holder, which will allow people to buy beautiful bars of soap and not leave that cruddy mess after the first time you use a bar of soap. And that's why people don't use bars of soaps. But in order to support small businesses and think outside the box, you have to think differently. I ask you that I presented you my small box of soap box. I don't know what it's called. Soap dish. That's a great movie as well. Take your time to take in my little soap dish that I gave you today as a gift. I assure you, I'm going absolutely nowhere. This issue will be resolved either amicably or through the courts. But I present to you an amazing solution which would absolve a lot of the anxiety and confusion from 31,000 people and remove the walls of bureaucracy that have really held back progress. And the girl that presented, you have a bottle king that's rotting, eyesore for 10 years that can be converted into an art space. I don't know if I was able to speak on that agenda, but my time is up.
Thank you very much. Any other comments on any subject?
Okay, seeing none, close, Mayor.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We'll still wait. We'll keep waiting. We'll go to the reports of township officials and council members. I know Ann Cucci, our CFO, is going to say some wonderful stuff.
news.
And I would like just to, on behalf of the entire council, express our sincere thank you and gratitude for all the hard work that you've done, all the years that you've been here, along with our town manager, Barry Lewis, as well.
Yeah, thank
The
you so
announcement that you're
much.
going to make is really just, it warms our heart on a cold day like today. It's good for the town, and it's good for everybody who live in this town. So we just want to express this gratitude. So thank you very much for everything you're doing for all of us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, the big news is that the township was upgraded from a AA2 to a AA1 in Moody's rating, which is huge. It's taken us years to get to that point. When we came on board, both Barry and I, we weren't nowhere near getting to this level. And the good news about this is really it gives a very low credit risk for us, improved financial health. They cited all of that for us. The interest rates will be lower when we go out to bid on our notes, and because we're a low credit risk. So that means we'll have more bidders on our notes and bonds. And they cited a couple of things. Residential wealth is one. I mean, everybody wants to come here. You can see that from the sales of the homes. We have a well-balanced economy and sound financial reserves. So that's key because we've been working very hard on long-term planning. And Moody's like that. We're not, and the council is not looking for a one-year solution. We're looking for a long-term solution, and Moody's recognized that. And they cited a big part of why we are where we are is because of the council and the management and the finance and looking ahead of things. So with that, I'm just so proud of being here and working with everyone. And we have a finance committee, and we do a lot of work in there, and then we meet, of course, with the whole council. So I thank everybody for supporting what we've been doing, and congratulations to the town.
Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
I also should mention, I I'd like to thank Ann and Barry for their times, and Councilman Batani, who has joined me at these finance committees. We've met maybe about 8 to 10 times so far this year, maybe a dozen, I can't really know, but somewhere around that number. And I appreciate the extra 2 hours that you both have given to us. I think it's proven this council and this town very well, and the meetings have been very productive, and I'm very appreciative of all the time that you've given us, and to thank Councilman Batani as well for that.
Thank you, Mayor. If I may add, for all of these meetings, I have seen you and Barry as well to living to the true words of what you said, planning for long term. Because you're always concerned about the reserves, making sure we have emergency funds, we are at a level where we can sustain if there is something to happen, etc. Besides doing the capital projects, and in doing so, finding creative ways to serve our debts, debt financing and debt servicing, it's been very creative. And again, as Mayor said, thank you very much. It's a wonderful way to manage this, and result is AAA2, AAA1. I heard, last note, I've heard that, and I've Googled it, we are better rating than New York City as far as those obligation notes are concerned, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go. I wanted to make sure, that's registered. So good job there. Good job there.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mayor, may I just, Ann and Barry and the administration too, just congratulations. I know that Joe DiVincenzo is always proud of what he does for Essex County, and we are right now equal and on the same level as Essex County. So and it's been a long road, but I just want to say congratulations. And our entire town will benefit from this. So congratulations to both of you, Barry, and the entire administration.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Barry? Ann, I'm sorry, Ann, were you done? Ann? Okay, Barry?
So just quickly on the same topic, I want to also recognize Ann, all her hard work. It's been quite a payoff. The two of us have worked very closely in 5 years, but I also want to give credit to the mayor and council, because this is all a collective effort. The support that you give us, the public, I think, should be aware that the mayor and council, take their job as stewards of public funds very seriously, and we, proceed deliberately. We don't play, gimmicks and one-year fixes and things, and it really has paid off. And just another quick shout out as well to Joe Facone and Andy Pascal from Samuel Klein, our auditors, John Drakowitz from Gibbons, who's our bond counsel, and our advisors at Phoenix Advisors, our financial advisors, all have been invaluable in the overall process in this whole mission, and just really great. And as Ann alluded to it, the better the rating, the more interest we get, the more bidders you get, the lower rates you get, and ultimately that pays off in less debt service we have to pay, which serves to help the taxpayers. One other bit of good news, I'll have something more official, but I did have a conversation with Nathan Kirchhoff today. They're in the final phases of aligning the SCADA stuff, but Phase A of our PFAS treatment should be online within the next week or two. And that, again, was a significant percentage of the water. Phase B is underway, so that's good. I know that's been something sort of hanging over us, but I think, again, it's credit to Nathan, all our professionals, and being ahead of this and getting it. So we are at this point where our water will be fully treated and all PFAS removed from it. Another note, there was a photo, we took a little photo outside with the veterans, but the Veterans Banner, the Hometown Hero Banner program was wildly successful. We had more interest than we could support based on the number of brackets, but the banners are all up. Certainly encourage the residents to take a look at them. Thank you to Mr. Lerner and Lori Patino in particular, who was charged with all the paperwork and keeping track of all the banners. But very proud to say that the two that we selected for right out in front of Town Hall are Bob Harp, who was the first ever township manager, served for 30 years, and Chuck Tahaney, who was the second ever township manager, served for 20 years. Both of them were veterans, and certainly honored to be able to honor them out front. And I think that's what I had for tonight.
Thank you very much, Barry. Russ?
Just that we remember the family of Terry Coker, who was a retired police dispatcher who passed away recently.
Thank you, Russ. Jared?
Thank you, Mayor. Nothing tonight.
Okay. Before I go to the next person, it's just so everybody knows out there in TV land as well, it is Carolyn Mizuko's birthday, so she shared, so she chose to share her birthday with us. So Carolyn, we wish you a very, very happy birthday and very many returns. And I will also just take this opportunity among the council and all the residents to thank you and Ann as well for all your hard work on Election Day last week. You did a great job with the program with the teenagers, with the 17 and 18-year-olds as well. I think they all enjoyed it. I think they all learned something, and I think most of them who can come back because they'll be seniors in high school will come back. I know you've stewarded this program for a few years now, so just want to thank you and Ann for all your hard work. I know it was a couple of late nights in a row, so thank you. Carolyn, anything to say after that?
I couldn't have said it better myself, but you're right. And the CFO, I mean, what town has a CFO that comes and works the elections with them until 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, packing everything up?
Well, we're fortunate to have a CFO that does.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. And just a big shout out to Liz Peterson, Renee Reski, and Lauren Costello, because, it's a 18, 19-hour day, and they're a great team. So very fortunate to have them also.
Yep. Thank you again. Yep. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think maybe you can coordinate. Deputy Mayor just brought up a good point. Maybe you can reach out to all the kids and maybe we can bring them in for a presentation. To say thank you. Okay. Yeah, I know you have the list of everybody. Thank you. I think the Deputy Mayor is up for this evening's announcements.
Thank you, Mayor. So I'm going to just start off by saying happy birthday, Carolyn. All right. Just to run through what we've been up to. First of all, on the 3rd, we had the Rotary food tasting, which was a huge success. I didn't hear numbers on how much money was raised, but always a packed room with lots of people having fun, and it's just a great night for everybody. So good job there, Rotary. Thank you. And of course, on my list is Election Day, and what a great job Carolyn and her office did running it for our township. It always goes smoothly because we have smart people watching over and with a lot of effort. On the 6th. The Israeli baseball team had an event over near the Circle in the run-up to the World Baseball Classic. So that was really exciting. They announced that their new manager is going to be Brad Ausmus, and they had a nice crowd that was there, and it was just a fun event to see the presentation from the Israeli baseball team. And then on the 9th, there was a hackathon. What was the name of the organization, Caden? I didn't see.
It's GuyCom.
GuyCom.
They are involved in community-based service to kind of showcase and teach and spread the word for artificial intelligence.
Excellent.
And making it.
And as you said, it went very well, and exciting to see all those young brains working hard. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and we're going to have a ceremony here in town at 11 o'clock. Governor-elect Mikey Sherrill is going to be joining us, so everyone should come out and see her there. And it's really, and she's a vet, of course, so it's really appropriate. So I'm personally very excited to be able to thank her for her service. Also, we took pictures outside today to help to celebrate the new banners that were up that Barry just talked about. So the banners just went up. And I know I've personally been contacted by 3 people who I don't usually hear from to say how wonderful they looked and how proud it made them feel of the township. So I think this is a great thing that we've done. Also, tomorrow there is the unveiling of the Patriot burial marker at the Eli Cemetery at 2 o'clock. There is I gotta read it. Hard to read my handwriting, folks. Let me see here.
Typical of a doctor?
Yeah. I'm going to skip over that one. On the 14th, let me look at my phone. Hold on one second. Hold on. That's atrocious. I'm sorry. We have our veterans lunch, especially it's atrocious because I'm not reading that. We have, the town has its annual veterans lunch at 11:30 at the senior center, which is always well attended and a pleasure for us to go and to say thank you for everyone who served us by serving back to them. And that's really a special event. So everyone should come out at 11:30 on 11/14. And then one other item is on the 22nd. The town is sponsoring a Thanksgiving food drive from 8:30 to 3 outside the back of Town Hall. So if you have canned goods and all the rest of the goodies for Thanksgiving, please think about, in these times of food insecurity, supporting your neighbors. Thanks so much, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Just two quick follow-ups, and then we'll let Harsh and Andrew come up. Just want to thank, we've been fortunate every meeting to have a representative of the LPD here again, as we have tonight. So thank you very much for spending time with us and keeping us safe in the town and the entire town safe as well. So thank you. And also a big thank you to all the veterans who will be celebrating tomorrow, thanking them for their service in all the different wars that have placed. And we look forward to having the governor-elect here in town as well. So thank you. Harsh and Andrew, I have stalled as long as I could on this agenda. So either that or I'm going to call for an adjournment. So you guys are up.
Thank you for having, take it up. Okay. Thank you for having us here tonight. It's a privilege to present in front of the town council. I would like to first to thank the council for attending all our events, because it's one of the ways that we get to highlight the town's commitment to diversity, unity, and inclusion. So I thank you, and we thank all of you that you guys attend our events. And a special thank you to our town liaison, Ketan Biptani. Thank you always for your support and direction. So we really appreciate having you. And after the reorganizations, I hope you continue to be our town liaison. And I would also be remiss to...
It's a permanent, that's a permanent position.
Okay,
so
that's
it's great.
okay. Just making sure.
No displacement here now.
So I would also like to, as Andrew is getting the pictures together, I would also like to thank the town manager's office, both Barry, Adam, and Laurie in the office. All of them have always been helpful. Anne has always been helpful answering any of our questions. So Anne, thank you.
And we appreciate all the effort.
And of course, Caroline and Liz in the clerk's office. Anytime I have any questions, I just reach out to guys, and you have always been helpful. So thank you so much.
While you're at it, I'm sure you have a thank for Tribune as well, because they publish your...
Thank you to the Tribune, too.
So far, everybody got thanked except for Councilman Anthony, the mayor, and the deputy mayor, and Councilman Pierre. Okay? Just want to point that out. I just want to point that out.
We appreciate it. You've been at every event
Budget
this
zeroes
year.
down.
So I started off by thanking the council.
I'm totally kidding, you know.
It's because of you guys attending all our events, we are able to highlight the town's commitment
No, you
to
didn't say
inclusion
that.
and diversity is what I started
So
off by
listen,
saying.
Harsh, you really, listen, I'll say it now, I'm going to say it to you and Andrew and to your whole committee. You guys do, spectacular work. I know you're going to talk for a few minutes, but just want to say thank you. I was kidding about the comment before, but I think all of us, this entire town owes you, Andrew, and your entire committee, a major round of thanks and applause. You have worked very hard this year. You continue to work hard next year, I know, and for all the events you put on. So really, major thanks for all of us.
Thank you. I mean, we're not alone. We have a committee of 25 people that, we do a lot, but the committee also does yeoman's work in terms of putting things together, and they deserve a lot of the credit as well. So thank you. So what we're trying to show is, well, for lack of a, we'll try to do it the old-fashioned way. We've done a number of different events through the year, as you all know. The community may not be aware, but from Martin Luther King Day to Black History Month. Martin Luther King Day is, the LCDI produces 2 major events a year. Right now, we've produced the Martin Luther King Day, which attracted over 500 people at the community center. We also do the Celebrating Women of Livingston event. Black History Month, we did Women's Veterans Day over at the Memorial Oval. We support the Ramadan crescent lighting over at the gazebo. We work with we work cross community, so we work with LHS. We supported their National English Honor Society Social Justice Read-In, which was a successful event. They got a lot of high school students. We got a lot of community participation, both from restaurateurs and vendors, to really attract the students. Nothing attracts the students like food. And it was really just a fun time. We Celebrating Women of Livingston, you all were there. really successful event. We honored 14 dynamic women in town. We're already starting to plan for next year. We're excited about it. The committee's excited about it. We just had our meeting last week. And they're all engaged to really get it up and going for next year. So we are starting to be probably in January accepting nominations. Israel flag raising, the AAPI picnic, also a big event in town. Pride picnic, very exciting event. First weekend in June that celebrates LGBTQIA. And we work with Shiv Third Eye, the Portuguese flag raising. Thanks to Michael, that was brought to us this year. And Cezanne, which happened in September. We had about 200 people or so at that event this year.
Yeah, so through all these programs, what we have tried to highlight, and with direction from Councilman Tani, is that we try to include all the different organizations in town, be it the library, because the Juneteenth event, we held it completely in the library. So all these partnerships that we are building through all these other organizations in town, I think is really helping us getting a cross-community connect at all our events, and that's something that we want to improve on as we go forward.
And we're also working with LTV.
Yeah.
We've reached out to the Arts Council, to the LSO.
Yeah.
They were at our MLK Day last year, if I recall. And so we are really trying to bridge the gap across, because diversity and inclusion isn't just one committee. We do a lot for individual groups for recognition, but it's really something that should be brought across as opposed to siloed. So thank you all for your support, for your endorsements. We appreciate it. And this is an important initiative that the community undertakes.
Thank you. As I said earlier, we thank you for everything you do. It's the two of you represent the best of the town when it comes to volunteerism. So we thank you both very much, and your entire committee as well. I'm not leaving them out as well, but since you're here, I can thank you guys especially. So, you know,
So Mayor, if
we
I-
look forward, and we look forward to your continued leadership. So
Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry. So if I can add a couple of words here. I absolutely second what the mayor said. Thank you, both of you, for your leadership. I remember last year when I took this committee over as a liaison, my message to you was, and to the committee was, how do we really integrate? Meaning not just siloed perform and have an event, and then some other committee and some other institution does almost similar event. For Township and for Township resources, the smart way to go about it is to bring everybody as together and sort of do a bigger event and sort of make sure that we smartly use our resources. You not only just did that, you actually embodied that in every new event and every new occasion that we celebrated. So kudos to you guys, kudos to the committee. I attend those meetings and I see the energy that flows. And it's all because of the nice leadership as well as the commitment from the committee and the volunteers that put their time and effort in there. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Okay, with that, this meeting will be adjourned. We are going to go,
Mayor, you're going to do a motion on the closed, I think.
I'm sorry?
You're going to close.
Okay, I would like to have a motion to go into close, please.
Second.
Okay, roll call, please, and read the resolution.
Resolution 25-310 to go into closed session, whereas the Open Public Meetings Act, Public Law 1975, Chapter 231 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas the Township Council is of the opinion that such circumstances presently exist, and whereas the Township Council wishes to discuss personnel, fourth round, fair share housing, Livingston Mall, attorney-client privilege, whereas minutes will be kept, and once the matter involving the confidentiality of the above no longer requires confidentiality, the minutes can be made public. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Livingston that the public be excluded from this meeting. Councilmember Anthony.
Yes.
Baptani.
Yes.
Viera.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Klein.
Yes.
Mayor Meinhardt.
Yes, thank you very much.
No further action will be taken from this council following closed session, so there'll be nothing more for the public.
Thank you. 2 minutes and we're going back. We're sorry.